Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Change your future at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in robotics, nursing, cybersecurity, or in any of our 100+ programs. You can also plan your degree to transfer to more than 40 colleges and universities. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is your perfect fit. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/apply. That's westmoreland.edu/apply. And start your ambitious journey today.
Nearly 500,000 children in the United States enter the foster care system each year. All of them deserve to have a family that loves and protects them. Adelphi, along with its foster, adoptive, and kinship families, is committed to continuing its legacy of providing loving homes for children in need. Thank you to our extraordinary families.
Hi, I'm Jason Brinker. This is my wife Hannah, our daughter Charlotte, and our son Stephen, and we welcome you to Lepatich Brinker Funeral Home. Located on the corner of Weldon Street and Lincoln Avenue, we've been family owned and operated and serving Latrobe and beyond since 1958. Whether you're pre-planning your own arrangements or celebrating a loved one's life well lived, we offer traditional and green burials, cremation, and aftercare services. Allow our family to walk with yours on one of life's most difficult journeys. We are most appreciative of your trust and will do our best to prove we are where dignity prevails.
Are you looking for a fresh start or a career change? Unlock your potential at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in biology, welding, visual arts, or in any of our 100+ programs. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is dedicated to your success. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/fresh start. That's westmoreland.edu/fresh start and begin your ambitious journey today.
The Wildcat Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go Cats!
Hey conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
We're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorites.
I get her, not solo.
You see if I can get it?
Yeah!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den. LHTC Media Crew bringing you tonight's game.
Short notice, preparing for a good team like this isn't easy, but this is our style of basketball.
Radio Latrobe starts out the evening with a pin from Palmer Airport in Latrobe, live streamed by LHTC Media.
You've been watching the Wildcat Network on LHTC Media.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Change your future at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in robotics, nursing, cybersecurity, or in any of our 100+ programs. You can also plan your degree to transfer to more than 40 colleges and universities. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is your perfect fit. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/apply. That's westmoreland.edu/apply. And start your ambitious journey today.
Nearly 500,000 children in the United States enter the foster care system each year. All of them deserve to have a family that loves and protects them. Adelphi, along with its foster, adoptive, and kinship families, is committed to continuing its legacy of providing loving homes for children in need. Thank you to our extraordinary families.
Hi, I'm Jason Brinker. This is my wife Hannah, our daughter Charlotte, and our son Stephen, and we welcome you to Latrobe Brinker Funeral Home. Located on the corner of Weldon Street and Lincoln Avenue, we've been family owned and operated and serving Latrobe and beyond since 1958. Whether you're pre-planning your own arrangements or celebrating a loved one's life well lived, we offer traditional and green burials, cremation, and aftercare services. Allow our family to walk with yours on one of life's most difficult journeys. We are most appreciative of your trust and will do our best to prove we are where dignity prevails.
Are you looking for a fresh start or a career change? Unlock your potential at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in biology, welding, visual arts, or in any of our 100-plus programs. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is dedicated to your success. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/fresh start. That's westmoreland.edu/fresh start and begin your ambitious journey today.
The Wildcat Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go, Cats!
Hey, conductor! How about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
We're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid's solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
I get her! Not solo!
You saying I did?
Yeah!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den. LHTC Media Crew bringing you tonight's game.
Short notice, preparing for a good team like this isn't easy, but this is our style of basketball.
Latrobe starts out the evening with a pin from Palmer Airport in Latrobe, live streamed by LHTC Media.
You've been watching the Wildcat Network on LHTC Media.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Change your future at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in robotics, nursing, cybersecurity, or in any of our 100-plus programs. You can also plan your degree to transfer to more than 40 colleges and universities. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is your perfect fit. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/apply. That's westmoreland.edu/apply and start your ambitious journey today.
Nearly 500,000 children in the United States enter the foster care system each year. All of them deserve to have a family that loves and protects them. Adelphi, along with its foster, adoptive, and kinship families, is committed to continuing its legacy of providing loving homes for children in need. Thank you to our extraordinary families.
Hi, I'm Jason Brinker. This is my wife Hannah, our daughter Charlotte, and our son Stephen, and we welcome you to Latrobe Brinker Funeral Home. Located on the corner of Weldon Street and Lincoln Avenue, we've been family owned and operated and serving Latrobe and beyond since 1958. Whether you're pre-planning your own arrangements or celebrating a loved one's life well lived, we offer traditional and green burials, cremation, and aftercare services. Allow our family to walk with yours on one of life's most difficult journeys. We are most appreciative of your trust and will do our best to prove we are where dignity prevails.
Are you looking for a fresh start or a career change? Unlock your potential at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in biology, welding, visual arts, or in any of our 100-plus programs. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is dedicated to your success. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/fresh start. That's westmoreland.edu/fresh start and begin your ambitious journey today.
The Walcott Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go, Cats!
Hey, conductor! How about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks. We're trying to hear. Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
I get her, not solo.
You saying I did?
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den. LHTC media crew bringing you tonight's game.
Short notice, preparing for a good team like this isn't easy, but this is our style of basketball.
Radio Latrobe starts out the evening with a pin from Palmer Airport in Latrobe, live streamed by LHTC Media.
You've been watching the Wildcat Network on LHTC Media.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Change your future at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in robotics, nursing, cybersecurity, or in any of our 100-plus programs. You can also plan your degree to transfer to more than 40 colleges and universities. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is your perfect fit. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/apply. That's westmoreland.edu/apply and start your ambitious journey today.
Nearly 500,000 children in the United States enter the foster care system each year. All of them deserve to have a family that loves and protects them. Adelphi, along with its foster, adoptive, and kinship families, is committed to continuing its legacy of providing loving homes for children in need. Thank you to our extraordinary families.
Hi, I'm Jason Brinker. This is my wife Hannah, our daughter Charlotte, and our son Stephen, and we welcome you to Latrobe Brinker Funeral Home. Located on the corner of Weldon Street and Lincoln Avenue, we've been family owned and operated and serving Latrobe and beyond since 1958. Whether you're pre-planning your own arrangements or celebrating a loved one's life well lived, we offer traditional and green burials, cremation, and aftercare services. Allow our family to walk with yours on one of life's most difficult journeys. We are most appreciative of your trust and will do our best to prove we are where dignity prevails.
Are you looking for a fresh start or a career change? Unlock your potential at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in biology, welding, visual arts, or in any of our 100-plus programs. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is dedicated to your success. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/fresh start. That's westmoreland.edu/fresh start and begin your ambitious journey today.
The Walcott Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go, Cats!
Hey, conductor! How about something new? You played this last year.
Come Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo!
You see what I did?
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den. LHTC Media Crew bringing you tonight's game.
Or notice preparing for a good team like this isn't easy, but this is our style of basketball.
Latrobe starts out the evening with a pin from Palmer Airport in Latrobe, live streamed by LHTC Media.
You've been watching the Wildcat Network on LHTC Media.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Change your future at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in robotics, nursing, cybersecurity, or in any of our 100+ programs. You can also plan your degree to transfer to more than 40 colleges and universities. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is your perfect fit. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/apply. That's westmoreland.edu/apply. And start your ambitious journey today.
Nearly 500,000 children in the United States enter the foster care system each year. All of them deserve to have a family that loves and protects them. Adelphi, along with its foster, adoptive, and kinship families, is committed to continuing its legacy of providing loving homes for children in need. Thank you to our extraordinary families.
Hi, I'm Jason Brinker. This is my wife Hannah, our daughter Charlotte, and our son Stephen, and we welcome you to Latrobe Brinker Funeral Home. Located on the corner of Weldon Street and Lincoln Avenue, we've been family owned and operated and serving Latrobe and beyond since 1958. Whether you're pre-planning your own arrangements or celebrating a loved one's life well lived, we offer traditional and green burials, cremation, and aftercare services. Allow our family to walk with yours on one of life's most difficult journeys. We are most appreciative of your trust and will do our best to prove we are where dignity prevails.
Are you looking for a fresh start or a career change? Unlock your potential at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in biology, welding, visual arts, or in any of our 100+ programs. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is dedicated to your success. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/fresh start. That's westmoreland.edu/fresh start and begin your ambitious journey today.
The Wildcat Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go, Cats!
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo!
You see what I did?
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den. LHTC Media Crew bringing you tonight's game.
Or notice preparing for a good team like this isn't easy, but this is our style of basketball.
Latrobe starts out the evening with a pin from Palmer Airport in Latrobe, live streamed by LHTC Media.
You've been watching the Wildcat Network on LHTC Media.
Live from Greater Latrobe High School inside the Den here at Greater Latrobe. Tristen Borland here on the mic with you guys for the rest of the evening. Alongside me, the King, Richard Hillwig, as we get ready for what is arguably one of the most incredible wrestling matches that you will see here in Westmoreland County. It's the Derry area Trojans coming into the Den to take on your Greater Latrobe Wildcats. And a packed Den here this evening for the Backyard Brawl. As we get started with our St. Vincent College pregame show. Thank you, St. Vincent College, for sponsoring the Wildcats Network. Folks, see how St. Vincent College prepares students for successful careers and meaningful lives at www.stvincent.edu. Again, that's www.stvincent.edu. St. Vincent College, together we rise. And it may be a blistering day outside. Richard, I don't know about you, and I don't know about everybody at home who is watching this live. I am hoping that you are home watching this live from the comfort of your own den. Richard and I had to weather the elements as we came in today. It was snowing to beat all get out whenever I pulled in this afternoon at around 4 o'clock to get all of our stuff set up and ready to go. And the Cats also came in with some tough weather. The Cats are entering the Den right after participating in the Hickory Invitational. They placed second of 22 teams at that Invitational. And 3 Cats wrestled in the championship matches, but Luke Willichell was the only Cat to finish in first at the Hickory Invitational. This is the first dual meet of the season, non-league, as Derry is a 2A team and Latrobe being a 3A team. But again, the Backyard Brawl, a tale as old as time. Richard, I imagine even outlived your time here at Greater Latrobe. Long before Richard was a Cat, these two teams were duking it out. And again, folks, I'm telling you right now, it was mentioned in the post that was on Facebook, but I'm going to reiterate it. This is what, in my personal opinion, is some of the best wrestling in Westmoreland County, and you're going to get it all here on the Wildcats Network. Cats finished last season as a team 13-5 overall, 3-1 in the league. As a team, finished third in 3A Southwest Regional. The team that finished first was Connellsville, of course, and number 2, Thomas Jefferson. And then at the WPIAL 3A duels, Cats beat West Allegheny 42-22, but lost to Franklin 24-38, who would go on to lose to Connellsville, and Connellsville would win the WPIAL 3A duels. Cats to watch this evening, if you are the Derry area Trojans: Luke Wellichell, the senior in Wyoming commit, 41-3 last season, first in the section and region every year. Since he has started, he placed 5th in the state over the last 2 years, and Willichell is looking to have some more postseason success. I think bringing a state title back to Greater Latrobe is something that he is gunning for. And Richard, a lot of your classmates in the past bringing home state titles for the Wildcats. I'm sure Luke Willichell would like to earn a spot with them as well in the trophy cases. And based on what a lot of people were telling me, I talked to Coach Mears, and of course I talked to the keeper of the keys, Tyler Gustafson, about his personal opinion about Willichell and how he's looking this year. Gus said, "Bud, I'm telling you, I'm thinking he's going to make another Hershey appearance. He's not guaranteeing a title in any stretch, but he is at least saying that he expects Willichell, bar any serious injuries, to be making it all the way to Hershey this season as well." Another Cat to keep an eye on is another senior, and that's Leo Joseph, the commit to the U.S. Naval Academy. Finished last season 37-11. He placed second at the Hickory Invitational, losing in the championship round.
Last call for 50-50.
Again, 37-11 last season, second in the section the last 2 years, 8th in the state last year. And again, as a very talented senior, expected to make another championship appearance, or another state title appearance at Hershey. For those who have never gone, I personally have gone to Hershey Park a couple times. to see the state wrestling tournament, the WPIAL wrestling tournament, and is really a sight to behold. And if you have the opportunity to go, I highly recommend it. It's some of the best wrestling that you will ever watch, because everybody knows that Pennsylvania is the capital of wrestling here in the continental United States. And so again, if you're seeing some of the best in Pennsylvania, you're probably seeing the best of the best in wrestling, at high school wrestling in the continental U.S. And right there, you're seeing, doing their drills, the Derry area Trojans coming on over from Derry area, again, just in the backyard of Greater Latrobe. They enter the den after lighting a fire at the Babbitt Duels at River Valley. They went 5-1 overall with wins over Southmoreland, Bentworth, River Valley, and Forest Hills. Bellwood was the in Bellwood. Their only loss was to the #1 team at the tournament, and that was Penns Valley. Again, Penns Valley would go on to win all 6 of their wrestling matches and would overall win the #1 title at the Babbitt Duels. But again, Derry coming in at #2, and based on the article that I read in the Trib, and also with the Latrobe Bulletin, one of the sponsors here, both of them agreeing that Derry was very impressive at the Babbitt Duels, and I think are planning to come out here to Greater Latrobe and make some noise this evening. Last year, Derry area upset the Cats 31-25 at Derry. They were down 6-16 after for the first 5 matches. Would go on to win 4 of the next 5 to take a 25-22 lead after Terry Nuttall's forfeit win at 114 pounds. The Cats would not be able to come back and would lose again 31-25. And in that match, the notable wins at 152 pounds max, Doprick had a decision over Cole Short. Doprick won 6-4. And that would lead the score 6-16. And at 160 pounds, Mason Horwat pinned Braden Bronson in 3 minutes 59 seconds into their match. That would move the score to 12-16. At 189 pounds, Nathan Barkley pinned Brock Mears 18-22, 2:15. Brady Brown had a major decision over Cody Crawl, tying it at 22-22. And at 285, Levi Hayes had a decision over Marco Scarton, which would push the Derry area Trojans into the winning column. Cats now out warming up. And again, this is a big match this evening for the Cats. I mean, a win here in the Backyard Brawl. Again, arguably some of the best wrestling that you'll see here in Westmoreland County will be on display. And both teams are getting ready for the match and the match announcements and the national anthem. A side note, Trojans to watch, Brady Brown, the sophomore, and Mason Horat, also a sophomore. So a lot of young, talented wrestlers here this evening. That will do it for our St. Vincent College pregame show. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the match calls coming up next here on the Wildcats Network.
Hi, I'm Matt Alamo, the new owner of both McDonald's here in Latrobe. We look forward to wowing you as customers and employees, and to join our team, apply at mchire.com or come to either location in person. Go Wildcats!
Touchdown! You win at Bardini's.
#1 for meats.
Bardini's in Crabtree. Best meats. Proud to repeat.
The Wildcat Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go, Cats!
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Let's introduce the starting lineups. At 107 pounds for Derry, Rocco DiCario. And for your Greater Latrobe Wildcats, Kai Maxwell. At 114 pounds for Derry, no one. And for your Greater Latrobe Wildcats, Brody Bronson. At 121 pounds for Derry, Matt Purnell. And for your Greater Latrobe Wildcats, Justice Newman. At 127 pounds for Derry, Dylan Bateman. And for your Greater Latrobe Wildcats, Leo Joseph. At 133 pounds for Derry, Giovanni Beatrice or Anthony Gucci. And for your Wildcats, Austin Lineker or Luke Willishow. At 139 pounds for Derry, Brett Klim. And for your Greater Latrobe Wildcats, Austin Lineker or Luke Willishow. At 145 pounds for Derry, Hayden Hood. And for your Greater Latrobe Wildcats, Dom Angelico or Aaron Chapman. At 152 pounds for Derry, Jeremiah Guess. And for your Greater Latrobe Wildcats, Dom Angelico or Aaron Chapman. At 160 pounds for Derry, Mason Horwath. And for your Wildcats, Clayton Burkett. At 172 pounds for Derry, Ricky Daniels or Elon Olsen. And for your Wildcats, Braden Bronson. At 189 pounds for Derry, Brady Brown or Keely Kaufman. And for your Wildcats, Hunter Slater or Nova Union. At 215 pounds for Derry, Chase Lukon. And for your Wildcats, Nico Dominic or Max Hauser. And at 285 pounds for Derry, Levi Oz or Justin Papuga. And for your Wildcats, Marco Scarpa. We will start tonight's matchup at 160 pounds.
So there you have it, folks. Those are your matches here this evening. From the 10, we'll be starting at 160 pounds. And our sponsor of that match is Team Steve Labonte Realty One Group, your local real estate agent experts. Nobody else knows the Westmoreland real estate market like Team Steve Labonte. Reach out to them at steve@teamlabonte.com. Thank you, Team Steve Labonte, for your generous support of the Wildcats Network. And folks, as somebody, I recently bought my house, although if I think about it, it's been almost 2 years that I've been in that house. But it was a real tough battle to find that house, and I'm very thankful for the agent that I have. Don't go through the headaches, just have Team Steve Labonte. And we're ready here at 160 pounds.
Now wrestling at 160 pounds for Derry, Mason Horwath, and for your Greater Latrobe Wildcats, Clayton Burkett.
So Clayton Burkett at 160 and Horwath at 160. Burkett gets taken down and out of bounds. They're going to say that Horwath did not get the takedown. Mason Horwath was argued as one of the best wrestlers on the Derry team. All start, caution on Derry. Takedown. They're going to give Horwath the takedown, so it's 3-0 right now here with 1:45 left to go in this matchup. Turning is Horwath. Burkett is in a tough spot right there with the arm bundle, and a pin there.
Horwath by fall.
Or it's a double wing, my apologies. And Horwath gets an early pin here at 160 pounds. Again, the last time these two teams met, at 160 pounds and is where the Cats struggled. So now we move on to 172 pounds. It's Richard Daniels
Now wrestling at
and
172 pounds,
Braden Bronson.
And for your Wildcats, Braden Bronson.
Tie up now. Again, Cats are down 6-0 early in this one. Although there's nothing on the scoreboards. I believe Zach Hyde is going to be on that. Richard says that he's got it good. Bronson on the outside at the edge of the ring. He's getting pulled down hard, heavy, with the double underhooks here. Trying to fight back to the center. And on the far side, these two tying up well. Shot, single leg comes in, but does not come up with anything. Heavy tie here. Hemphill with great head position on that tie. Again, under a minute left to go. No movement so far, but as it gets closer, you imagine that somebody's going to try to at least take a shot to get something going here. Still battling back and forth. Shot comes in from Derry. I believe that's Evan Olsen for the Derry Trojans. Tie up Bronson, heavy on the head. Bronson making his way back towards the center of the mat. Under 20 seconds left to go here. Wrestling near the edge, getting a single arm, and Bronson able to retake position on Owens. Five seconds left to go, and I think, trying to get a shot is Bronson, but he'll run out of time. And so we will have to see. And with that, Olsen will go down. And Bronson will take top. This should at the varsity level, and that's a caution there. Caution on Derry. Olsen was already trying to hip out early. Bronson riding him hard on top here at 172 pounds, our second match of the evening, and able to get out. But no points awarded quite yet, and they will award it to Olsen, and they will return back to the center of the mat, and escape is awarded. And now fighting near the center of the mat, Olsen taking a 1-point advantage here in the second period. Again, a packed house. You love to see it. Students from both Derry and Latrobe here. Shot comes in by Olsen. Bronson able to sprawl him out. Holding on to his wrist is Olsen, and you can hope that he either stands up, he dumps him down. I thought Bronson was going to be able to fight to at least a stalemate. But Olsen is able to get both arms around the hips, and they're going to give him the takedown, the hip possession, or the hip control. And so now Braden Bronson's down by 4. And they're going to give an escape there for Bronson. Olsen let him up. Tying up heavy again. Double underhooks by Olsen. Bronson trying to break them, getting over and under himself. 35 seconds left to go. Again, it's 4-1 here with Derry up. Again, we have to hope that the scoreboard will be updated. Trying to get a snap and pull. 20 seconds left to go in our second match of the evening. Bronson tried to take a shot, and he gets away. Tie up. Under 10 seconds left to go. Fighting for it here is Olsen. And that will do it. So now Braden Bronson will get to the side. I imagine he'll want to take down to get the free point. And with this second match, it's brought to us by the Latrobe Bulletin for just 35 cents a day. You too can keep up with all the events in the local area. Sign up at www.latrobebulletin.com. Olsen getting wrist control early here on top, trying to get the half Nelson. Right there you saw the scoreboard update. It is 4-1 with the Trojan Olsen on top, both in terms of points and right here. And getting an escape is Bronson. He will have to try to get a little bit more aggressive here at neutral. He has struggled. Shot comes in. Sprawl comes by Bronson. Heavy. Is Bronson on the head, tries to take a shot, it's blocked away. Braden Bronson near the edge of the match, shot needs to come. Clock is burning in right now with the scoreboard. Bronson down by 2, it's not in his favor. Bronson needs to continue to push the tempo, headbutt possible there by Bronson. Needs to get control inside on the tie. And Olsen near the edge. Shot comes in by Braden Bronson. He's able to get around. He needs to keep him in bounds, though. Olsen sprawling hard. Bronson comes up, and Bronson needs to come around. Walked around the back. They're trying to say that that's a takedown. It is! 3 there for Braden Bronson, and he takes the lead, and blood time comes for Olsen. What a turnaround there by Braden Bronson. A bit of the commentator's curse there. I was saying that Bronson has struggled in the neutral position, but Braden Bronson is able to get the takedown. However, with 21 seconds left, he's going to have to try to contain Olsen here. Again, our second match of the evening is brought to you by the Latrobe Bulletin. Again, for just 35 cents a day, you can keep up with all the local events, especially sports. I personally am a subscriber to the Latrobe Bulletin. I'm an e-subscriber, so that I go to their website and I always check out all the amazing articles that they have there. And it's very important for me to keep up with all the sports in the area. And the Latrobe Bulletin is almost unmatched at that level. One could argue Bill Beck over at the Trib, but again, I'm going to still give it to the Latrobe Bulletin. So again, folks, make sure you sign up for the Latrobe Bulletin at www.latrobebulletin.com. Thank you to the Latrobe Bulletin for their continued sponsorship of the Wildcats Network. 21 seconds left to go here. Final period. Braden Bronson up by 1. Needs to hold down Olsen if he doesn't want to go into an overtime. Into extra periods. Bronson holding on to him. Bronson needs to keep the tie, and they're going to give him an escape. We're all tied up here. 5 each. Bronson needs to come around the side, and it will go into an extra period. We're all tied up at 5. And another blood break here. Or another blood time call for Derry. Cats are down after giving out after the loss at 160 pounds. So a win here would be really big for Greater Latrobe, although a pin is what they're probably looking for. It will not matter. So for those who are new to the sport of wrestling, it's the first to a takedown here will get a victory. So let's see who can get the takedown. Braden Bronson got the takedown the second period to take a lead. That was a shot opportunity right here. Single leg by Olsen. Olsen is up with Bronson. Bronson trying to get out of bounds. And they're going to give it to him. Olsen with the victory here in overtime. So that will do it for 172 pounds. We move on to 180. Waiting to see what the names are here.
Now wrestling at 180.
That's Hunter Snyder.
Derry, Brady Brown. And for your Greater Latrobe Wildcats, Hunter Snyder.
Hunter Snyder, Brady Brown going at it here at 189 pounds. Cats trail 9-0 here early in this backyard brawl with the den completely packed. Richard, I don't even know if I've ever seen the den packed for even a Friday night basketball game like this. And again, with this being our third matchup of the night, shot by Brown. In on the single leg. Snyder has to keep fighting as he continues to sprawl, hand on the right hip of Brown. Brown with 2-on-1. Snyder trying to lift him. Early in this match, you got to be careful with that. I think Snyder is trying to lift him over. Wondering if they're going to call a stalemate here. Snyder still fighting, though. Snyder needs to get in the crossface. He could break the hand tie there, a hard crossface. You don't hold on for much longer after that. And a stalemate is called. Great job by Snyder. He looked like he was in dire straits with that single leg. Takedown by Brown. But with 48 seconds left to go here in the first period. Forty seconds left to go here. Both wrestlers eyeing each other up. Again, Brown being the aggressor with the first shot and almost the first takedown. And Snyder being a little bit more on the defensive side. Double underhook here by Brown as he gets towards the edge of the mat. And a little bit of bulldozing there by Brown, playing the psychological games here with Snyder. A tie up here. Again, head position, and Coach Mears is absolutely right about that. Trying to maintain it here. Snyder toss, but is able to keep up. Snyder in a headlock. And trying to get around the backside is Brown, and Snyder is able to get away, and that will do it for the first period. And Snyder will take down here. Hunter Snyder, the sophomore, 189 pounds. On top is Brown. Snyder is given the escape, and he is now up by 1 here in this matchup. But you have to imagine that Brady Brown is thinking that he's going to get a shot. I mean, he had the only shot in this matchup. Snyder gets the headlock, pulls him down. Trying to reach through is Snyder, trying not to give up his hips. Back behind him is Brown. Brown will need to return him to the mat. Snyder trying to break the tie. Underneath, trying to get a standing reversal was Hunter Snyder. That would have been very impressive if he would have been able to land that. 1:05 left to go here in the second period. Hunter with a double tie over the head. You really want to fight back inside. Snap down there by Snyder. Needs to get around the hips, and it's a takedown. Hunter Snyder now up by 4 here over Brady Brown. Brady Brown caught leaning on Snyder and is pulled down. And now Hunter Snyder trying to keep Brown from crawling out of bounds. On the hip and the ankle, trying to stop Snyder from escaping, and Snyder will escape out of bounds. So back to the center of the mat we go. 19 seconds left here in the second period. This could be the first win of the night for the Wildcats. Hunter Snyder's going to need to stay locked in. Trying to escape was Brady Brown. Snyder will have to return him, lifts him up, and almost brought him down. But a nice reversal there by Brady Brown almost got him the reversal. That was incredible. Planted the foot, was able to sit and roll. But Hunter Snyder had the wherewithal to stay behind, and I think that Brady Brown's going to take down. Smart move there. Again, at the varsity level, taking bottom should be a free escape. But again, that's easier said than done, especially with some of the wrestlers that the Cats have. Hunter Snyder has proven to be very capable on top. Siddall trying to stand up, single leg pick from behind for Hunter Snyder. He's going to have to try to bring Brown back down, and he does. Brown to a 3-point stance. And Snyder hanging on, probably doesn't have the strength. Nope, I was going to say probably doesn't have the strength to try to bring him back down. Drops down to the ankles and out of bounds. So returning back to the center of the mat. Now at the center of the mat. Great job by Hunter Snyder, still trying to maintain control on top. Comes around, lifts up Brown and returns him cleanly back to the mat. That was important for Hunter Brown. He's going to have to try to stand back up again, and Snyder's going to have the strength to return him back to the mat. Can he do it? Needs to step his hips into it. Granby roll comes from Brady Brown, and a locked hands call there on Snyder. And they're going to give 1 point to Red. Quick there on the tech. But the locked hands, I would argue, is the only reason that Hunter Snyder was not reversed there on the Granby roll. Early start. Referee takes the fall on that one. Has some words with Hunter Snyder, letting him know he needs to wait for the referee to signal for him to get on top. And that is correct. Trying to reach underneath is Snyder. Brady Brown standing up, gets the ankle grab there as Hunter Snyder comes around, grabs both ankles. 3-point stance by Brady Brown. Snyder needs to return him to the mat and shoves him out of bounds. And a scary moment there. Nobody wants anybody's head bouncing off that hardwood. I've been there. I've had my head bounce off that hardwood like a volleyball. It's not a lot of fun. 46 seconds left to go. Hunter Snyder up by 3 here. Reaching back, trying to get around is Brady Brown. But Snyder out to the side. Grabs the head, reaches underneath, trying to get the near side cradle. Is Snyder. Reaching back is Brown. Sprawled out, Snyder, he gets around behind. 23 seconds left here, and this could be the first win for the Cats here tonight. Figure 4 on the left leg of Brady Brown. Snyder trying to get the crossface and some back points here with 5 seconds left. And that should do it, and it does. Hunter Snyder.
Hunter Snyder
wins the first match of the night for the Cats. And with that, we move into the next weight class. At 215, this is being our 4th event. It's brought to you by Bardini's Country Smokehouse.
Now wrestling at 215 pounds for Derry, Chase Lucan. And for your Greater Latrobe Wildcats, Nico Dominic.
So at 215 pounds, it's Nico Dominic and Chase Lucan. The sophomore for the Cats is Nico Dominic. Tough tie here. Again, Cats are down by 5. A pin here by Dominic would put the Cats into the lead by 1. I think that Chase Lucon has something to say about that. Tie up here. Year to year right now, you got to find a way to get a forehead into the temple if you're tied up here by the head. Again, another big thank you to Bardini's Country Smokehouse for sponsoring this match. Again, folks, Christmas is just right around the corner, and you can't have a holiday feast without a Bardini's ham. So make sure you go and get yourself one out there in Crabtree. Thank you, Gary Bardini, for your continued sponsor of the Wildcats Network, one of the original sponsors here on the Wildcats Network. Single leg coming down is Lucon, trying to get the pin. Dominic still trying to fight. Arching his back, doesn't want to give up the pin, trying to roll through, needs to keep fighting. And this could be it, folks. The first pin of the evening.
Lucon wins by fall.
And Lucon wins there for Derry, and the Cats fall deeper into a hole as we move on to 285 pounds. For the Cats, I see him down there. It's one of the veteran linemen for Coach Ron Brady, who is in attendance here this evening. It's Marco Scarton.
Wrestling, 285 pounds. Levi Haas.
So it's Levi Haas for Derry. And Marco Scarton for the Cats. Scarton tie up heavy on the head. And look there, Scarton putting his forehead into the face of Haas. That can't be a great feeling as Haas controls the center of the mat. Tying up back and forth are these two giants who are sponsored by the Alamo Restaurant Group, one of the newer sponsors here on the Wildcats Network. Fuel your day at the Alamo Restaurant.
For Derry, Levi Haas. For your Great Latrobe Wildcats, Marco Scarton.
I guess Gus is a little behind on that one, Richard. That's okay, Gus. We'll give you a pass. Again, Trojans lead 14-3 over the Cats. And again, thank you to Alamo Restaurant Group. Fuel your day at their locations in Latrobe on Lincoln Avenue and at the McDonald's in the Laurel Plaza off of Route 30 on your way into Greensburg. Whenever we go do our hockey games, I am guilty of stopping every once in a while to fuel my day at the McDonald's on Route 30. So thank you again to our sponsors, and thank you to Alamo Restaurant Group for being one of those sponsors here on the Wildcats Network. Under 50 seconds left to go here at 285 pounds. And the Cats need Scarton to get a pin here to climb their way back into this one. Closing that gap, get back to a 5-point deficit. But Scarton is struggling to try to find an advantage in the tie-up. There's two big boys pushing themselves around, and this, folks, is peak varsity wrestling, in my personal opinion. Pushing back and forth, Scarton out of bounds, and they'll head back to the center of the mat. Now, a side note for the Cats, another wrestler at 285 pounds is Cody Krall, who did not participate in the weigh-in. So I don't know if Cody wasn't going to make weight. I don't want to slander his name on that one. Green defers, and Haas will take down. And again, at this weight class, getting out from underneath on bottom is harder than it seems. But again, at the varsity level, getting up and getting an escape should be a free point. We will have to see, though, if Marco Scarton has something to say about that as he continues to maintain control here. It's the left hand, has control of it, has an ankle caught. And I think that Haas is trying to hip over him. It's not going to happen as Marco brings him down to the mat. Crossface comes in by Marco Scarton. 1 minute, 25 seconds left to go. Scarton reaching over top. You never want to do that. You got to reach underneath the elbows. If you're on top, reaching over top gets you pulled over. So Marco Scarton still trying to find a point here. Crossface comes in by Marco Scarton. Trying to step out and trying to get a tilt here. That would be great for back points as nobody has scored any points here in this match. Scarton with an arm bundle. Near side. Scarton needs to settle. Has his hips on the head of Haas. It's a pin!
And winner by fall.
Cats! Just what the doctor ordered. Marco Scarton gets a pin there. Cats pull in, still down by 5. And the referee having a word with Haas. Don't throw your headgear. My coach would have made me. My coach would have had me running until my lungs gave out if I tossed my headgear like that. And with that, we move on to 107.
At 107 pounds. Rocco DiCario. And for your Greater Latrobe Wildcats, Kai Maxwell.
Kai Maxwell, the freshman for the Cats. And the referee having some words about Haas's headgear toss. Again, I imagine that might get moved up to the WPIAL in terms of some unsportsmanlikeness. We hope not. We don't want to see any of that happen. And off at 107 pounds for the Cats, it's Maxwell. And for Derry, as Maxwell gets a shot in early, trying to get around the back to Cario, trying to fight, give up hip control, and he does. At this point, he needs to bail to his stomach. And he does. Kai Maxwell, the freshman, out to an early start. A pin here would put the Cats ahead by 1, but can they do it? As Maxwell gives up his hip there. Power half comes in by Kai Maxwell, trying to get a near side tilt with the leg, and Maxwell needs to fight to his stomach and only give up 1 point. And they're going to give him the reversal. That's 2 on the reversal for DiCario. And Kai Maxwell will return back to the center of the mat. Maxwell still up by 1, though. As again, the rules were changed, at least whenever I wrestle. A takedown was always 2. But Maxwell got a takedown. He has 3. So again, that is a recent change here at the high school wrestling level. I enjoy it. I have no problem with that. I think that if you get a takedown, that should be some of the best points that you could score. Roll through there on the Granby by Maxwell, trying to get around the back. Still a hold of the leg is DiCario. He has 2 on 1 there. Maxwell trying to toss the hip. 30 seconds left to go here in this matchup at 107 pounds. I wonder if they're going to call a stalemate. I thought the referee was going to call it. Possibly even stalling at this rate for DiCario. As Maxwell continues to try to toss him behind and I guess DiCario saw the clock, and that will do it for the first period. DiCario declines, and Kai Maxwell wants to take neutral as he was able to get the first takedown of this match. I think that's a great decision by Kai Maxwell. And Maxwell do it again here. Kai Maxwell. At 107 pounds, single leg here. Kai Maxwell trying to fight it. Needs to keep the Wizard in there, keep his hip inside on DeCario. DeCario has a hold of the ankle. And he's trying to stand up here, and the referee trying to make sure that Maxwell doesn't get into a dangerous position. And a stalemate is called back to neutral. Coach Mears letting Kai know that he needs to take that first shot. He chose neutral. You got to score from the neutral position. Again, Maxwell's still up by 1 here. But giving up a takedown would be tough. Again, a pin here is what the Cats need. That would get them ahead by 1. Sweep single leg grab here. Kai Maxwell blocks it away. Under a minute left to go here in the second period. Kai Maxwell trying to get a snap here. Ties up with DeCario. Maxwell blocks that away. Nice sprawl. Need to still hold on to the middle, maintain possession in the middle of the match. Shot comes in by DeCario. Maxwell trying to fight it away. He has a Wizard in. And trying to get out from behind is DeCario. Maxwell trying to roll through. Dangerous move there. Giving up the near side cradle. And trying to come around the backside is DeCario. Takedown. Giving up now back points is Maxwell. Still on the near side cradle is DeCario. Under 10 seconds left to go here. And DeCario now takes a 2-point lead over Maxwell. And taking the bottom position is DeCario. Kai Maxwell needs to get a tilt and score some points. Head coach Troy Dolan did not think that was a 2-point count. Maxwell trying to get a tilt here. He needs it. He is currently down by 2 points. Trying to fight through. A leg in is Maxwell trying to get the crossface here to get the figure 4 tilt. Kai Maxwell trying to get a turn. He's not going to be able to get it without control of the head. Maxwell losing the leg. Trying to get a crossface, something, anything. Trying to get the tilt off of the figure 4, and he's not going to be able to do it. And now DeCario fighting in on that leg that Kai Maxwell had. Maxwell still trailing by 2, under a minute left to go, needs to keep fighting. Needs to stop pulling DeCario on top of him here. And DeCario could get a reversal. That would seal it here with 45 seconds left to go. And trying to get and that it is! The reversal for DeCario. Kai Maxwell pulled DeCario on top of him. And now all that DeCario needs to do is not allow Maxwell to escape. And that will do it for the 107-pound match. 15 seconds left to go. Kai Maxwell still trying to fight, trying to sit out and escape. But I think that will do it. And as a side note, this match at 107 pounds is brought to you by R. Phillips Production. Get all of the game day photos that Robbie has taken.
Please pull out your 50-50 tickets. The winning number, 441040.
Get all of Robbie's game day photos at R. Phillips Production. Check out his Facebook and Instagram for all the links that you need to go and download. And right now, Robbie is running a special. Use code CATS10, again in all capitals, that's CATS10. Get 10% off of your order. at our Phillips production. Thank you, Robbie Phillips. Robbie worked with us for a very long time here on the Wildcats Network. And Brody Bronson, the sophomore, gets the win at 114 pounds. So now we move on to 121.
Now wrestling at 121 pounds for Derry, Matt Burnell, and for your Great Latrobe Wildcats, Justice Newman.
Justice Newman for the Cats. And Furnell for Derry at 121 pounds. After the forfeit, Cats now only trail by 2. And Newman, not Danny, but Justice Newman. And getting the shot there, reaching around behind is Newman. Justice is trying not to give up a takedown. The single leg still is for now. Great wizard fighting here on the single leg by Newman. Chop there. Trying to break him down is Furnell. The student section den is roaring right now as Newman tries to stay on one leg here as a minute and taken down. 3 points for Furnell as Noonan tries to get out of bounds and reset. And he will. Back to the center. Justice Newman, the senior, now on bottom. Again, for Furnell, able to score 3 there. Sit out and try not to give up the leg, and he does. Now to a 4-point stance. Rolling through is Newman, and he's able to try to roll through, and he does. That's a reversal for Newman. Heavy cross faces come in. Oh my goodness. That was rough. I'm glad that I'm not Furnell right now as Noonan lays down cross faces with that thumb bone right into the nose. And Furnell trying to fight through. He's able to get a single leg. And he seems to be out of a lot of gas. Not sure what Newman's trying to do here. And I think they were trying to say that Noonan gave up back points, but he did not. Furnell gets the coin toss, and he now goes on bottom. Again, after the cross faces by Newman, I would not choose that. That was a great cross face that came in by Newman. I just can't say that enough. And able to get the reversal there is Furnell. Near side cradle could come. Newman able to fight through. Can't get rolling. He is. Needs to fight from the cradle, and that's hard to do. Trying to fight, and he does. Gives up gives up a 4-count back count. And the Trojans continue to roll. Furnell brings him down outside of the circle. So back to the center of the mat we go. Furnell, again, those back points were brutal. Now Furnell up 9-2. Newman trying to stand up. I think he's going to, and an escape he gets. He needs to get a takedown. Ties up, pulls down Furnell. Still trying to fight. The freshman Furnell gets the takedown. And that's 3 in the back pocket. And now with an actual arm cradle there. Switching to a half is Furnell. Still holding on to 2 there. 45 seconds left to go in the second period. Half Nelson comes in and rolling over is Newman, and he gives up the pin. Matt Furnell gets the pin for Derry. They're now up by 8. And as the Cats are starting to run out of matches to come back, We move on to 127 pounds. Some great camera work tonight by the one and only Richard Hillwig. Richard, you better keep that camera work sharp tomorrow night for Chris, as our next broadcast, folks, is from Kirk S. Nevin Arena, the rematch between the Ice Cats and the Hempfield Trojans. Cats won 7-2 the last time those two teams meet. You don't want to miss it. Puck drop at 7:15. Leo Joseph, arguably one of the best wrestlers on the Cats wrestling team, ranked and placed 5th in the state last year. Leo Joseph, the U.S. Naval Academy commit. Just had to double check that. Gets the takedown there at 127 pounds. He needs a pin. Cats need pins from him and Luke Welichel. That would be 12 points. And that would bring the Cats ahead by 4. But Leo Joseph still trying to fight hard. Crossface in by Luke Welichel. Or by Leo Joseph, my apologies. Almost a near fall there. Trying to get the rolling cradle. I don't think he has it. Leo Joseph is going to try to get it. Still trying to fight. 45 seconds left to go in this first period. And Dylan Bateman, the freshman, is getting cross-faced hard. Crossface comes in again, fighting through it is Bateman. 25 seconds in. A dangerous lock there. And Joseph, frustrated. I did not get a good look at it. I doubt that he had one, but I mean, referee's down there. I'm up here, folks. There's a reason why. Figure 4 leg comes in by Leo Joseph, trying to get the crossface in. 10 seconds left to go. Can Leo Joseph score some more points? Right now, all he has is a takedown. Trying to get a turn here, and I think he's just going to be happy to head into the second period. Leo Joseph chooses down. Again, the Cats need a pin. Major decision is only worth 4 points, 14 points, and Latrobe needs a lot more than that. Again, currently trailing by 8. Stand up trying to get around is Joseph. Still sitting out is Leo Joseph. Again, the U.S. Naval Academy commit. Sit out comes around, and that's an escape point for Leo Joseph. Comes in for another shot on the single leg. Comes down hard on that near side cradle. Needs to hold him, needs the pin. Cats need 6 points here as a team. Can Leo Joseph hold on to it? Bateman continues to still fight. Leo Joseph trying to reach around and get that leg that Bateman is bridging off of. And Mears calling for the pin. And it is! It started out as a cradle.
And winner by fall, Leo Joseph.
And Leo Joseph gets the pin. And so that will do it for that. And again, the Cats needed it. Now only down by 2 again. We move on to 133 pounds. Which I believe is going to be the senior Luke Welichel. No, they're going to send in Austin Latiker.
Now wrestling at 133 pounds for Derry, Giovanni Beatrice. And for your Greater Latrobe Wildcats, Austin Latiker.
Latiker comes out early against Beatrice. Beatrice, the senior, on his heels. As Austin Latiker is brought down in a headlock by Beatrice. Again, a big win here. A win here would be big, even if it's a decision for Latiker. That would put the Cats up by at least 1 team point. And that will decide the winner of this year's Backyard Brawl between these two titans of wrestling. Trying to get the toss by was Beatrice. Lacker fighting up to a 3-point stance. Beatrice still with the headlock on him and out of bounds back to the center of the mat. Again, a reminder, folks, Wildcats Network is back in action again tomorrow night, 7:15 puck drop at Kirk S. Nevin Arena. Join Chris Beddick as the Cats have round 2 against one of their bigger rivals in the PIAL. That is the Hempfield Spartans. Lacker being held down by Beatrice, who had a double underhook, now with a headlock and an overhook. Lacker trying to throw him by. Can't do it. Under a minute left to go here. Lacker earns the right leg but loses it. Beatrice has a heavy headlock on. That is tight. The hard thing with that headlock is that not only is your head being squozed by the arm of whatever wrestler you're fighting against, but also you're bouncing on your head as well. So all that blood is rushing right into that head. But Lacker is able to get the stalemate, and they head back to the center of the mat here. 37 seconds left to go. Trying to get the takedown here is Lacker. That should be 3. That should be 3. And out of bounds. They did not say that Lacker had hip control. And I agree with Coach Mears. That was a takedown. Lacker's going to have to try to do it again. 25 seconds left to go. I understand that Beatrice had the hand on the head, but Lacker had hip control, and that is usually the determining factor for a takedown, is whether or not the person taking you down has hip control. And I would argue that Austin Lacker had just that. Over and under ties, and that will do it for the first period. Beatrice takes down. Good call there. And caution on red. Beatrice did not have his hands on the front of the black line. And we're off here in the second period. Reaching back is Beatrice. Lacker trying to hold him in. Cats need a win here, because I imagine the next cat coming out wrestling at 142 pounds will be Luke Willichell, the Wyoming senior who placed 5th at States last year. One of the better wrestlers in Pennsylvania. Trying to roll through on the Granby. Oh, double roll, and an escape is awarded. So now with the lone point in this match is Giovanni Beatrice. Beatrice trying to reach behind and roll through with Lacker. Has the headlock. And they're going to give him a takedown. So now down by 4 is Lacker. He needs to fight out of that tight headlock. Tight and heavy on the head here is Giovanni Beatrice. And we're under a minute left to go. Lacker needs to fight through. He needs to stand up. Again, easier said than done with what I'm sure is an iron grip by Beatrice. And we're back to the top and bottom position. And Lacker. Caution called again on Beatrice. His hand was not on the belly button. Trying to stand up is Lacker again. Needs to be faster on that step off. Returning him is Beatrice. Lacker needs to get up and do it again. Half Nelson in tight. Giovanni Beatrice, the senior. 15 seconds rolling through, trying to get the reversal there. That should be 2, and 2 goes to Lacker. Five seconds left, and I think that Lacker is just going to be happy to head into the third period with his choice If I'm Latiker, you need to take bottom. And Coach Mears would agree with me on that one. Trying to get up is Latiker. Fighting through. Leg trying to be thrown in by Beatrice. And Beatrice does seem to have one of Austin's legs. And has a lock there. And is putting all of his weight in that power half Nelson. Also known as a three-quarter Nelson. And a scissor. Running the legs well is Beatrice, trying to run out this clock. 1:20 left to go. Beatrice is able to flatten out Latiker, and with a scissor in on the legs, it's the last thing you want. And a stalemate is called. Top and bottom stalemate is ever rarely called. Cats still down by 2. Beatrice needs a win here. And returning him back to the mat is Beatrice. Latiker trying to stand up. It's Latiker who needs the win here. The Cats, again, trail by 2 team points. And even a decision here, with under a minute left to go, would push the Cats up over the Trojans. Latiker slides out. We return back to the set, and Austin Latiker needs to get off faster on bottom. Seems to stall out when he stands up. Underneath. Latiker sitting out, needs to stand up. 38 seconds left to go. Austin Latiker trailing by 2. A reversal by Latiker would send them into overtime. Latiker reaching behind, trying not to get turned. 23 seconds. Scissor on the leg. And Nelson in. 15 seconds. Austin Latiker needs to go right now. Needs to keep fighting. 8 seconds left to go. Austin Latiker trying to get up into the 4-point stance and shake off Beatrice, but it's not going to happen. Giovanni Beatrice wins at 133 pounds. And winning by that decision, 26-21. We're back to a 5-point match. Out at 139 pounds.
For Derry, Anthony Bucci, and for your Wildcats, Luke Willichel.
So Bucci and Willichel here at 139 pounds. A pin here for the Cats would put them up by 1. And who else to do it but the Wyoming commit, Luke Willichel. Bucci here for Derry area. And takedown there by Luke Willichel. Trying to lift and return Bucci, and he will standing roll, and that's an escape there, and Luke Willichel is cramping up. Tough to make weight at this level sometimes, and to do that, you'll cut some water weight, but at the cost of the chance of cramping. So they're trying to get that to roll out right now. We're going to stay here. A reminder, folks, our next broadcast here on the Wildcats Network tomorrow night, 7:15 puck drop from the Kirk S. Nevin Arena. Myself, Richard Hilwing, and Chris Beddick will be at that event. And then our next broadcast after tomorrow night will be on Tuesday, the doubleheader here from the Den. Girls at 6, they host Penn Trafford. And boys at 7:30, they will play one of the newest additions. And an old rival of theirs, the Uniontown Red Raiders, will come to the Den for the first time in many, many years. They'll hardly recognize it after the new flooring that was installed here at the Greater Latrobe Den. Willichel trying to take down Bucci. It's going to be hard. Again, Willichell needs a pin here. The Cats need him to get a pin. That would put them up by 1. And then the Cats will have a few more matches after that. Willichell in the tie-up. Needs to bring down Bucci. He did earlier. Shot comes in by Bucci, trying to sit out. Willichell locked hands underneath. Trying to fight through, and that is a 3 there for Willichell as he takes down Bucci again. Again, if you're Bucci, you keep telling yourself, I just can't get pinned. Because a pin here would be brutal for Derry. That would put them down by 1 point. Well, either that or a mercy decision, which I do not see happening here at 139 pounds. And that will do it for the first period. We move on to the second. Willichell will defer. And Bucci will choose to take neutral. Willichell, snap, trying to reach behind, gets around behind Bucci, has a single leg though, will need a fight from it. Kick, step through, and gets behind him. That's another takedown for Luke Willichell. It's 9-1 here. Again, he needs a pin, and the Cats need him to get a pin as well. Throwing in the leg is Luke Willichell. I guess the side's against it. Standing is Willichell, trying to return Bucci back to the mat. He does. Half Nelson comes in. Pulling through, and will be getting back points. No, he only gets 1. Trying to roll through here with a tight half Nelson. How Bucci didn't get turned over, I have no idea. And Bucci stands up. Willichell trying to hang on him and bring him back down. Under a minute left to go here. Willichell grabbing underneath, trying to break him down, trying to roll him through, and he might, but he could also almost give up a reversal. There was Willichell, very brave on the roll through there. I think he's going to try it again. Trying to hold on to that right leg with the scissor. 20 seconds left to go. And I think Luke Willichell is going to walk away from the second period without putting up a pin. So the third period is going to come, and Luke Willichell is going to need the pin. A win does not do the Cats any good. And that was nearly a near side cradle, and that was airtight by Luke Willichell. Willichell takes bottom. He'll probably try to get the reversal. And again, they need the pin. I can't stress that enough, folks. Willichell stands up, reach behind, rolls through with it, and couldn't get the reversal there. Willichell, I imagine, going to try it again. Now, kids, don't try that at home. Luke Willichell is a talented enough athlete that he's able to get away with reaching behind while standing up. Trying to escape. Bucci bringing him back down by clamping down on the ankle. And another injury timeout again. Luke Willichell needs to be careful to not run out of injury time. Take too many injury timeouts and you will be disqualified. So let's hope Willichell is able to pull it through. Again, I've said it a million times. I'm sure the people are in the comment sections are sick and tired of me saying it. But again, the Cats need a pin here out of Luke Willichell. Willichell is ready to go. Cramp rubbed out. Red takes neutral there. And Luke Willichell Not only now needs to get a takedown, but also needs to get the pin for the Cats. Trying to get the shot is Willichel. Bucci gives it up on the takedown easily. 3 more points to Luke Willichel. Rose in the legs. He needs to get some kind of half Nelson or something. Crossface comes. Willichel gives it up. Wants to get another takedown. 35 seconds left to go. If I'm Bucci, you're holding on for dear life. And Luke Willichel trying not to give up points. He might here. Right now, it's a major decision for Luke Willichel. And a dangerous hold called. And it will return back to neutral. Again, Luke Willichel right now with the major decision. That'll be 4 points to the Cats, who will still trail by 1. With 12 seconds left, I don't foresee Willichel getting the pin. But he's going to definitely try his darndest. And lets him escape again, trying to get a flying squirrel takedown there. And Luke Willichel does not get the pin. You can see the frustration.
Luke Willichel.
And so now the Cats at 142 pounds. 145 pounds.
And Dom Angelicchio.
Dom Angelicchio for the Cats. This could be their last hope. And out of bounds, back to the center of the mat. The freshman Angelicchio for Latrobe. Takes the shot, comes back up though. Nice recovery after the sprawl. Dom sprawls that again and out of bounds. Dom Angelicchio will head back to the center of the mat. Being aggressive would be great. Another win here for the Cats would put them up. Angelicchio with one leg, trying to lift. Needs to make sure he doesn't give up his own leg. Not sure what he's trying to do here. Needs to get hip control. And he gets it. Takedown for Dom. I didn't think they were going to give it to him because of how far out of bounds the Trojan was. Angelicchio is out of bounds now, and it's back to the center of the mat we go. On top. I believe that's Hayden Hood for Derry, who is out there right now. Dom trying to lift him. Oh, what a great mat return. He's going to have to do it again, though. And out of bounds. Now, with that mat return, it's tough. You got to put your hips into it. That's what my wrestling coach always said. Don't lift with your arms or your back. You're going to get tired, or you're not going to be able to lift your opponent. If you lift with your legs will always be stronger than them, and you will always be able to return them. Roll through was attempted on the Granby roll. Trying to roll through for the tilt, but Dom out of bounds. Return back to the center of the mat. The freshman Angelicchio, very impressive so far. .11 seconds left to go here in the first period. Angelicchio trying to maintain dominance on top, and he will. Hood defers. Angelicchio will take bottom. Sit out and return. Nice move off of the whistle. Quick was Angeliquio. To the three-point stance. Trying to fight through. And that should be, and it is, an escape for Angeliquio. And again, at the varsity level, that should be a free point. Double shot taken out of bounds. Angeliquio up by 4. He had the takedown and now has the escape. Trying to earn more points. Hayden Hood still trying to fight through. Shot taken, and you stay away from the nice new scorers table. I think Zach High would be very disappointed if anything were to happen to it. Angeliquio takes a shot immediately into a headlock by Hayden Hood. Angeliquio still fighting. Shooting through. Nice defense and out of bounds once again. Under a minute left to go here in the second period. Angeliquio in a nice spot to possibly give the Cats the win here tonight. A pin would be great, obviously, but whether Angeliquio gets a pin or not, it doesn't completely decide it. A pin would mean that Derry would have to get a pin as well to pull on the upset and defeat the Cats for a second time in a row. Shot taken, head down by Angeliquio. Hayden Hood trying to get around the side. Hayden Hood with a tight sprawl. Angeliquio needs to step through. I think Hood's just trying to hope to get back to the neutral position with a stalemate. And he will get it. He had his hands on Angeliquio's hips, which is a great way to defend and get back to the neutral position. Angeliquio, another shot taken. He needs to pick his head up on those shots. 5 seconds left to go. Shot taken again. Block coming around, and they're saying that should be 3, and it's not. I agree with the referee on this one this time. So now taking bottom is Hood. And clamping down that angle well is Dom Angeliquio. Hood up. Angeliquio is going to have to try to return him. Trying to continue the fight, and that should be out of bounds. They're going to give him one on the escape, and Angeliquio will return back to the center of the mat with Hood in the neutral position. 1:38 left to go, and the second to last match of the evening. A big thank you to all of our sponsors. You've seen them in the top right of our screen in the scroll. We do not have a chance yet to add Mr. Steve Lamani, so thank you, Team Lamani, for your support of the Wildcats Network. It means the world to us. It's why we're able to come here to this great wrestling match and do that and broadcast it this evening. Shot taken around. Single leg by Hood. Angeliquio trying to fight it. Has that wizard in tight. Trying to fight out his leg. Shoving Hood's face. And back to neutral. They go. A takedown by Hood would send us into an extra period. Under a minute left to go. Shot taken by Dom Angeliquio, head down. Hood trying to fight back to the neutral position. Angeliquio needs to keep crawling and not get his hip tossed. Still fighting, which is why a stalemate has not been called yet. 3 points is all that separates these two wrestlers. 22 seconds. Almost stepping through is Angeliquio, the freshman, and they're back to the center of the mat. And even if Dawn won by decision, the Cats would be up by 2. But then would all come down to the 152 weight class, which, if we remember, Derry last year won it with Max Doprick winning via decision over Cole Short. And we're back at it, and that will do it.
By decision, Dawn Angelicchio.
Angelicchio will get the win here. And so now, folks, the nail biter. At 152 pounds for Derry, or at 152 pounds, it's
Now
Jeremiah
152
Jess.
pounds. For Derry, Jeremiah Guess. And for your Wildcats, Aaron Chappell.
And Aaron Chappell, who bumped up from 145 to 152. So Clayton Perquette will not be wrestling for the Cats. This is it, folks. This match will decide this evening's wrestling meet. Will the Cats win and christen the den with a win? Or will Derry continue the trend and get another win over the Cats? Guess with the takedown there is up by 3. Trying to get to the edge of the mat. Guess is still fighting. Aaron Chappell. Under a minute left to go for Chappell. He needs to get up, as he is still underneath Jeremiah Guess. Guess the junior. And Chappell, the sophomore, still trying to fight up. Under 30 seconds left to go in the last match of this evening's battle. Again, this one to decide the meet. A pin in the last match would have led the Cats to a much more manageable scenario, but unable to earn it. And even deferring is Chappell. Guess will take, even if Willichell was able to get a pin, the Cats would be up 29-26, and giving up a decision would be fine. They would tie. Guess up and escaping. Chappell needs to get aggressive. Chappell still fighting hard here. Shot attempted by Chappell, and he could get cradled, and he will. Rolling through on the near side, cradle. Or the crossbow cradle. And this could do it. Derry will win if Chappell gets pinned. Chappell still fighting, and that will do it. The Derry Trojans have come into the den and will continue the trend of defeating the Cats. For your Wildcats, their next event will be the Hampton Dog Duels on December 14th at Hampton. And for Derry area, their next event will be December 14th. They will head out to Moon for the Moon Duels. Our next event, as I mentioned multiple times here on the Wildcats Network, will be our hockey broadcast tomorrow night from Kirk S. Nevin Arena. Richard Hillwood will be there On the camera again, myself at the controls. Chris Beddick will be on the horn with you guys for that event. Again, don't miss that one. For our crew tonight, myself, Tristen Borland, alongside the King, Richard Hillwig. Signing off on this evening's broadcast, wishing all of you a wonderful rest of your evening.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Change your future at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in robotics, nursing, cybersecurity, or in any of our 100+ programs. You can also plan your degree to transfer to more than 40 colleges and universities. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is your perfect fit. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/apply. That's westmoreland.edu/apply. And start your ambitious journey today.
Nearly 500,000 children in the United States enter the foster care system each year. All of them deserve to have a family that loves and protects them. Adelphi, along with its foster, adoptive, and kinship families, is committed to continuing its legacy of providing loving homes for children in need. Thank you to our extraordinary families.